How's it going, guys? Welcome to the BioDevils podcast. I'm joined by Kevin, James,
Hi.
Brandon, and then Anthony's gonna probably be like a permanent host now. So, how's it going, Anthony? And then, of course, you all know me as Dom. So, we've got some things to talk about
Dominoes.
today.
Are you gonna
Also,
get us some Dominoes?
yeah. Also, before we get started, I may or may not have to mute myself several times. So, just be warned that that may happen.
Dem demon children.
Yep.
You didn't hear from us.
Yeah, yeah, basically. So, I guess we can start with DSP and his bullshit.
Oh, here we go.
I think we should let Brandon start because he was the one that wanted to talk about it in the first place. So,
Drop the bomb.
As far as, how can I say it though? Phil, you're an idiot. You can't just simply move on from that terror act happened 14 years ago. Okay, allow me to explain what happened. Phil was his tribute to 9/11 a couple of days ago, which is two now. Um, it really triggered a lot of people. He said, just move on. I think it's time for us to move on. Like he wasn't very clear why we should move on in his words, because he wasn't very clear about it. Yeah, that really took people off because the way he said it wasn't
Insensitive.
really, yeah.
yeah, it was. You know, I want to say it was more a little offensive in the way that he,
Put it.
was put it because he didn't. He said it in a way that was like more like move on and completely forget about it, even though you should remember it, but forget about it because like it was an irrelevant thing. Like,
Thing is, it's still irrelevant to this day. If I'm sorry I interrupted, but
Mhm.
it's still relevant to this day because you also got things like ISIS is out there and things like that.
Exactly. That's like saying you should move on from what happened, what ISIS is doing to these people. It's like saying move on from the Boston bombing. You cannot literally just simply move on. That literally changed people's lives forever.
Yeah, and I would say more so for people who were impacted by those events.
Yeah.
I could understand if you were just referring to people who weren't really impacted or don't really know much about it if they were born like several years afterwards, so they don't know why that's a significant day. I could understand if you were referring to that because there are people that definitely weren't really impacted by the event, but
Like me, I was 4 when it happened, so like I didn't even remember the TV or anything. I didn't know what was going on.
yeah,
So
like, and that's not like I've already said privately, and I'll say it here too. It's like never forget, but all like you should always make sure that it's something that you remember. Like, and I know I just kind of repeated myself there, like, oh, never forget, but you should always remember, whatever. Um, on one hand, you should, in a sense, move on, but on another sense, you should always remember what happened.
hmm
Right.
what I was just thinking of because oh, wait, okay. It was basically what I was trying to think of is even you can't just tell people who like I said, like you said, who were directly affected by those events to just move on because like to be honest, I do laugh at a lot of 9/11 jokes. I shouldn't, but like it's a thing
There are
that I
some
do.
funny ones.
There are
Admittedly.
some funny ones and there are some horror ones, but that's just how comedy works. But if I knew someone who was directly who was affected by 9/11, I would be honest, I would do my best to try to avoid the question unless they want to talk about it.
Hmm.
Right.
And if I was broadcasting to an audience like a broad audience like say on Twitch or something or like streaming Xenoverse, I would never make a 9/11 joke. Or it's just like that's just one of those things. It's like one of those unsaid rules that everyone knows. You just don't do it.
May I
Yeah.
interject?
Yeah.
You
Go,
may.
go ahead. Go.
See, Phil doesn't realize how many people's lives got ruined by that day. For example, I had well, he's not. It wasn't really a friend of mine, but he was a classmate, and his father died in that. So, Phil, go
Yeah.
tell him to get over that for me. That's why Phil's a fucking idiot because he doesn't think about everything he says.
I guess it doesn't happen to him. It doesn't matter, right?
That's like saying a plane flew into his friggin' house and blew up. Yeah, please get. People tell you get over that. Are you gonna get over that, Phil?
No.
I don't
Or
think
his
so.
house gonna blow up from gasoline in his garage.
That's I guess that's pretty extreme, but I know what you're coming from.
Yeah, personally for me, I wasn't affected. I didn't even know what was going on until the news. I was with my grandmother and she just turned on the news and she was freaking out, like why? And then actually, from where I live, you can actually see the smoke if you are high up in my apartment.
Mm-hmm.
So I didn't know what was going on until the news showed up.
I mean, unless if you guys want to talk more about this, if not,
Just
move
Phil
on to
being stupid,
the.
there's nothing more.
Just Phil, you're an idiot.
Shut
End of
up.
story. End of story. Phil, you're an idiot. Shut up. End of story.
Unfortunately, we have to move on to another topic that, for whatever reason, people were freaking out about this, and props to Maximilian for calling people out on this, and
Yeah.
that's the new character that was announced for Street Fighter V.
Oh, okay.
Rashid.
Yep.
Yeah, Rashid. I'm not, I don't play fighting games like that, but I'm not gonna lie, Rashid looks pretty cool. He looks hype.
He's freaking Wamu. He's Wamu. He's one of the Pillarmen. We have two of the Pillarmen in Street Fighter V now.
And it's to kind of bring up what Max said. People were freaking out about this character, calling him a terrorist and whatnot. Around the same time this got announced, if I'm not, was it the anniversary of
It
Pearl
was
Harbor, right?
Oh, what
Correct?
happened? I'm sorry, I'm lost. As I got back.
The what Max brought up, the how people were freaking out about the new character, but at the same time we had the anniversary. I believe it was Pearl Harbor.
Yeah.
Of Pearl Harbor, and no one was talking about that, but they were more focused and going crazy about this particular character.
That happened to be Middle Eastern.
Yeah, that happened to be from the Middle East.
I still don't get that. It's like
Okay. I have
Sorry,
there's two sides of this. I get mostly. Remember, people, this is a video game, but no, this character was announced at Dubai Games before it came over to the West and whatnot. Officially announced worldwide, I guess.
Yeah, in Dubai. No one
In
knows.
Yeah,
Dubai,
now
yeah.
I get why people are upset because it was announced on 9/11. I get that, but remember, it's just a video game. Don't need to flip out on it.
it's just like having. It's like someone. It's like I feel like to me, it's like someone like a Middle Eastern kid just happens to walk transfer to a school on 9/11, and people are calling offense to that. That's what it feels like to me. It's just why.
The funny part about this is that all these people calling this are actually being racist about this.
Exactly.
Because the character, not the way he plays and the way he acts, it's not like a terrorist. He's like some rich person, Middle Eastern person. It's not
Yeah.
like he's a terrorist.
No, the traditions
with
and
attacks on
the
our
background.
bombs. And like, it's like calling all Middle East, calling them all terrorists.
Yeah, that's not right. Now,
Yeah, exactly.
I was speaking to Undead about this too, and yeah, I told him this character was cool, and he agrees with me. It's messed up that people are talking down to Arabs because of this,
Just because it's like just because Middle Easterns exist doesn't mean you automatically call them terrorists.
Exactly.
I want to kind of cut in,
Sorry.
may I remind everyone that Street Fighter is like the most stereotypical game. Like, every character is a walking stereotype.
And never forget diverse though. This is very diverse.
It's diverse, but so much so to the point where everyone is a walking stereotype, and it's like, you people are complaining about this. You guys aren't even focusing about like what could be happening with the game. Like, they could have done some like major buffs or nerfs to each character that returning cast, that you may like, and you're not even focusing on that. You're just focusing on like two
skin
characters.
tone.
First it was Armika, now it's Rashid. Who's next? That's what
all over again.
The next character will be German Hitler.
Really? I thought that was M. Bison.
Yeah. His
I'm just
brother
waiting
Hitler will come.
I'm just waiting for my Alex, my Q, and Elena, and Sean, and I'm good.
This is like Tekken 7 all over again. People were up in arms about Lucky Chloe.
I didn't have a problem with Lucky
Me
Chloe.
either.
I'm up in arms about Yoshimitsu.
Yeah, how they turned Yoshimitsu into a tentacle hentai monster?
Yeah, what the fuck? Go back to Tekken 3.
Okay, you know what's interesting?
Hell, even Tekken 1, his design as a, with the Tengu mask or whatever that he had in the first game, that wasn't a bad design. Like, work on something like that, just make it look better. Or you know what? They could do something like the Soul Calibur Yoshimitsu design.
Yeah, I should stick with
I don't
Calibur.
really mind the tentacle Yoshimitsu.
Of course you don't.
Of course,
No,
I wasn't gonna
it kind
say
of reminds me of Aliens and Predator. If you know.
It's
Yeah.
squids.
He just looks like a
And
squid.
hentai. And hentai.
Well, because Tekken 6 had the custom like designs or whatever for each character, and if I'm not mistaken, that's gonna come over into 7.
I will hope so.
Wasn't Tekken? I'm sorry to interrupt again, but I think didn't Tekken 7 have a Palestinian character? And like some people,
People
there was
were
that,
really mad about him.
and then like there's this one asshole who was just like, "Oh no, she's too sexualized," and it's just like,
Been down this road.
Yeah. It's ridiculous.
I'm glad the developers, for the most part, just don't give a shit about people.
And
like that.
Harada was being so sarcastic about it.
There's no reason to take all this so offensively because it's just a game, just for entertainment. It's not like the game is purposely saying that, hey, we're making fun of 9/11. It's just making a character.
Tell that to Anita.
It looks,
Oh my God.
It looks really fun.
Yeah, tell that to Anita, the one that thought that, there aren't any strong female characters in Devil May Cry, and that,
Wait,
Semino's
what?
character was to,
Wait, she said. Wait,
she
she said.
said, wait, when'd she say that?
She said that when she brought up, like, Devil May Cry 4, she was saying, like, oh, Nero's going out to just save Kyrie because that's his girlfriend or whatever, but never brings up Lady and Trish. And then she also brought up Onimusha, which really pissed me off because of how big of an Onimusha fan that I am.
You and your Onimusha.
And, like, she brings up how, like, oh, Samnosuke is going to go, save Princess Yuki in the first game, but
Your followers are coming to save you.
one thing that I didn't know for the longest time until, like, I think maybe, like, 1 or 2 years ago is that actually Kaede was the love interest in the Onimusha series, not Princess Yuki. Which I thought was interesting as hell because it was like, the one character I thought was the love interest isn't actually the love interest. And even then it's like, why would that be wrong for Saminosuke to be a noble samurai to go save somebody?
I know, right? Now, if it was a guy, I bet she wouldn't be complaining.
If we had shit Anita's way, every woman would be a cardboard cutout.
Yeah.
There would be nothing interesting about any of them.
No. I guess apparently having sexy women is like a crime now.
Everyone should hide in a cardboard box.
That is real.
Like I'm
We're
glad
gonna Metal Gear
developers
that
don't
shit.
care about what she says.
Well, there's people that do, but
logical people don't.
they're in the minority.
The best thing I personally think for Anita, for everyone else to do about Anita is just ignore her completely, because she will fade into obscurity because of that. if people don't listen. It's like, okay.
I think she
Everyone
purposely
remembers
does
that,
it to
right?
piss
The
people
listen and
off.
believe kind of friends.
She's
We're like
just
so off
creating
topic, but I
controversy.
don't even care at this
Oh, I
point.
forgot about that. Listen and believe. Yeah, don't use logic or anything.
Nope.
Don't hear to her at all. That's it.
Yep.
Mhm.
The only way she's relevant is when she's creating controversy. Like she will
Here,
say
here.
all kinds of shit, even if she's wrong.
She purposely does it just to, be relevant.
Yeah.
Yep.
Like since she talked for Samus, like there's no strong females in gaming.
Samus blows up planets. How much stronger do you need her to be?
Exactly.
Just random bullshit.
Oh,
Wait, what
no,
were we
speaking of
talking
Samus,
about?
Since we are
We were
on
talking
Samus
about
right now.
people getting offended about characters, but I guess that kind of applies to this anyway.
It still
Okay.
counts.
Oh, can we derail on Samus for a second about Brianna Wu, since we never discussed about this before?
Oh,
Sure.
boy.
Oh, yeah, we never did. I guess we can
I'm ready.
bring it up really quick.
I'm ready.
Mhm. Brianna Wu or he,
Yeah,
she,
he-
whatever.
He
You're an
totally
idiot.
Come back, Steve. Come back.
Scumbag
Say it
Steve.
like say it like a man. Yeah, scumbag Steve.
Scumbag Steve.
Oh,
Okay, it's a
man.
deal. Scumbag Steve.
I don't even know where to begin with this. Hey, let me say that a character is transgendered because the developers joked about that one time.
Not to mention
Change
the
that
guy had
and
no
source
relevance in the
myself
story.
claiming that as fact on Wikipedia. Only to have Wikipedia ban her.
I'd say it was an embarrassment on top of that.
Where did you say that though? I need to read that in person.
Did you see her crazy friend?
No, I didn't.
Yeah,
I
she
don't
was
remember her name.
bonkers. Yeah, because Brianna Wu put her under the bus. I don't blame her for going nuts because which Brianna Wu did.
The ultimate weapon. I agree. They are the ultimate weapon.
Wait, who said that?
DK.
Oh, hey DK.
Wait, what do you say
Yeah,
is the ultimate weapon?
Cardboard boxes. I agree. If you've played MGS5, they are the ultimate weapon. Just put on a waifu poster on it. Works every time. But yeah, it is what it is. Just to kind of bring this back on topic, it is what it is. It's like no one is taking her seriously. Even people that were supporting her don't even take her seriously. Or I'm sorry, him seriously. But it is.
Either or, interchangeable.
Yeah. It is what it is. But now that we got this out of the way, let's move on to Dark Souls 3, and I'll let James handle this because he's a big Dark Souls fan.
Brandon, you have to help me out too, though. Real talk.
Okay.
I think I have the article, so I can screen share it really quick. Or unless if you want to screen share it, either or.
I guess I can. Let me. Well, my computer's being weird, so.
I'll do
Actually,
it
yeah,
then.
Dom, you might want to do it because it's being slow on the load for me. I don't know why.
Sad face.
That's not... Okay, there we go. So, yeah, why don't you break this down and explain to us peasants here who have never played Dark Souls.
Like me.
Brandon has.
And me.
Yeah, I just recently played the first one.
I barely played the first one. I just wanted to see if my disc would work before I...
I just need to
Got
run
into
to
it.
it.
Before I start this, who the hell is the son of a bitch that gave you a PC version of Dark Souls? Do you know how bad the PC port is?
Okay, good. I haven't bought it yet, but I was thinking about it. I was like,
No,
okay.
get it on a console in this case, because this is when FromSoft didn't know how to do PC ports, because they were generally
It's
a
been
console
fine for
company.
me so far though. I haven't had any problems.
Did you get DS Fix? I think that helps make it work.
Wait,
What?
is it a mod by fans or is it official?
It was a
Yeah.
guy who patched the game, fan patch, and FromSoft gave him a big thank you.
Oh, wow.
Oh, okay. But yeah, it's working
Thank you.
fine for me so far. I haven't downloaded it yet. In fact, I don't know where to find it. But yeah, actually, I'm having fun with it. I'm in the second area and I'm kind of lost.
All
Welcome
right.
to Dark Souls.
Okay, instead of buying Dark Souls, I'm just gonna go get Guilty Gear Kurasuka on the sale.
It's,
Yeah, I
Well,
mean, I played
Japan
for
got
a
a-
little bit. I think I played for like 30 minutes, but I was enjoying it.
I did what Phil couldn't do, a lunging attack.
Oh yeah, he
I
was
learned
complaining
how
about the
to,
controls.
I actually learned how to dodge roll for a second.
Admittedly, it
And
took me
did
5
the
minutes to figure it
you know
out,
the
but
running
it wasn't that
sprint
hard afterwards.
thing. You know,
Just like-
something that took Twitch and DSP like 5 years to learn.
Twitch is a
It-
different story because it's just an anarchy up there.
Is that playthrough still going on right now?
I know they finally beat the Asylum Demon. I don't know how. That's all I know.
Yeah, the first time it's really hard to beat him because you only have a broken sword.
Mhm.
It's really hard. You have like 8,000 idiots putting in the inputs at the same time.
Oh yeah, and then everyone's
they
telling
got
you
through a
to
door.
dodge roll or go into your inventory every 2 seconds. But yeah,
I need to watch
back on topic here. Dark Souls 3. How's what's going on with this? This is
They announced a release date. I
Oh,
think
did they?
this is the official for March 24th.
I
They
don't
did
trip
they
on
did say originally early 2016, so that is pretty early.
Hey, hey Sega. I know you guys. Sega. Why haven't you announced the release date for Yakuza 5 yet?
We'll get there in a minute. We'll
yeah.
get there.
We'll get to Yakuza in a minute. Right now we're on Dark Souls 3 and
Yeah, but it still makes me mad. It still makes me mad. Like Dark Souls 3 already has a release date. And
Tom, click on that
5,
picture for me.
9 years
This
ago.
one?
I mean,
Yeah, that one. 'Cause
9
that's
months
new. I
ago.
didn't see that till now.
That's a control scheme, right?
Yeah, I know it's in Japanese, but I know what all the buttons are because I played the other games.
That
But
part
the control
is
scheme's
around.
not important. It was the 4 characters that looked interesting to me because they only gave you 2 classes during the I know it went to PAX and I know it went to a couple other places. The demo. It's not a
and they
public,
just gave
it's
you
not a
like
public demo.
two different classes to play as in the demo.
Yeah, like they're preset things.
Mm-hmm.
They had, what was it, the Northern Warrior, and then they had just a regular knight.
Hmm.
The Northern Warrior kind of looked like a Nordic Viking-looking character.
Right. Would you happen to know what these look like, or would you have to get a higher res image for this?
Can you zoom in somehow, like Control Plus? I don't know if that works.
Weird.
It should make use. Oh yeah, it does. Oh no, it's
Holy
not.
shit.
It only zooms in. Okay, Control minus, go back. I thought it would zoom in on the article. I guess not.
You mean the JPEG or whatever?
Yeah, but and it seems like they have a screen cap of the it's a very low res screen cap, but it's there of the castle that they showed off in the demo.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's there.
Dang.
But is there anything else other than the control scheme that's relevant?
Those classes, I'm curious what those are. I'm trying to get a better look on my own here.
Mm-hmm.
I can't even see all the article.
Oh, you can't?
Okay, I can see kind of. One just looks like an infantry character, actually. I mean, there's no set class in the Souls games. You can be everything if you want at once.
Right.
If you get the stats for it, so. The other one just looks like the new Wanderer class, I guess, because he has a coat. And all the Wanderer always has a coat, so I'm just assuming. It would be great if this was translated, but it's not.
Yeah, they mentioned right here release date or release month, actually.
Japan
Oh no, they do
or,
tell us. Never mind. I'm
Yep.
stupid.
Right here.
Yeah, I was just saying I'm stupid. No, go up. Go up.
for-
Just above it. Yeah. No. Where it says the Dark Souls 3.
Yeah, the new Dark Souls 3.
Oh, right here.
Yeah.
Yep.
The cleric and with a mace and a guardian shield. Oh, and the other one's a wizard.
Oh, sweet. Harry Potter in
I
this
couldn't
list.
tell from it. It looked like a Wanderer character, so. It's okay. So that's pretty standard starting classes.
And then,
Kinda.
of course, they mentioned the release date.
Yeah,
Um,
the
I think
American.
they're doing a beta,
That's
but
what it
it's not going to
says.
be.
yeah.
But it's not
October
going to be,
16th through October 18th.
But I think it's
There's
only in
a
Japan.
network test.
I think it's only in Japan this time, though.
Only in Japan. Only
This
in
is
Japan.
why you need a Japanese PSN. So
I
you
am.
can just
You bet your bottom dollar I'm making one now.
do it.
No choice.
Make it.
Do
Just do it.
Did they say if you have to buy the game already, or do you just get it?
I have no idea.
I assume it's public for Japan only.
If not, it's usually that whole pre-order now, and then you can get the beta.
Street Fighter 5. Oh.
Yeah, and then then the servers are not good.
Yep.
The
Oh,
North
oh.
American and European release dates aren't confirmed yet.
So it's
If
probably
it
gonna.
came out in Japan, it's probably gonna come out very like a day or two before or after,
Mm.
usually.
Mm-hmm.
So relatively soon to the Japanese release date.
How much bad is it gonna be released in April?
Oh, if they push it back?
No, I was guessing.
Yeah. So it is what it is.
You know,
But it's like minor news for today in terms of Dark Souls 3, right?
Yeah.
yeah, pretty much.
It's there.
Oh, can I bring something up?
Sure.
Yeah, speaking of pre-orders, did you guys hear about Deus Ex?
I heard it was bad. That's it.
Yeah, it was bad.
What happened?
Deus Ex is pulling, their own version of pre-order. It's called Augment Your Pre-order. They're like 5 tiers. We're currently at, I think, tier 1, or you gotta get to the next tier, which is tier 1. I don't know.
Tier 15 is the
What is
best
this
tier.
fucking Kickstarter?
Yeah, that's the thing though. They're literally doing a Kickstarter like pre-order system. Because
How does it work? Do you give them money and they make the pre-order better or something?
Dom, can you look it up for me? Can you look up the Deus Ex pre-order?
This sounds like some grade A bullshit.
Yeah.
It's like Kickstarter, just like you said. The more people
Yeah, the more people pre-order.
more tiers unlock. Just
Yeah,
like
plus you have to
Kickstarter's
vote
extra.
one. Like for example, there's a graphic novel and a comic book. You only can pick
Yeah,
one or the
that's-
other.
They have something like
What
Koei
the
Tecmo is
fuck?
doing that for Samurai Warriors for Empires, but the way that they're doing it is that as each tier unlocks, you get everything that gets unlocked. You don't just pick one; you get everything. So you get all the DLC they include, which I think is a better example
And
compared to.
speaking of the
Deus Ex.
DLC though, that mission they have there, they could have added in the game. There's no need for you to strip it away and sell it as DLC.
That's like pressuring someone to buy the game, pre-order it.
Essentially, yeah.
Yeah.
I wonder how's it doing right
why
now.
People are calling it bullshit.
Hey, Dom, can you check to see how's it doing right now?
So fun.
I don't know how it's doing right now. I've only found news articles talking about it.
Okay, try the pre-order numbers.
Tier 15 is best tier.
Apparently, it's one of the worst pre-orders. It is not getting many, apparently.
If you
But
have seen,
I wonder why.
Hey Dom, did you see the lag versus dislike ratio in the video?
Which video?
In the video they released about the pre-order.
Oh,
How bad is
shit,
it?
29,000.
Let me.
It's
link
over
it.
29,000 actually, but
How many likes is there?
Can you link to it,
418
share it?
likes.
Do it.
Well, I'll send them a message.
Yikes.
Hey, can you like screen share it or just link us so we can see it?
Yeah, I can screen share it really quick. Just so you all can
thought
see,
this was a good idea.
just so you all can see, before we move on, because this is just a minor thing.
Oh, man.
Is there a video?
Let's do
I
it.
like that video.
Oh.
Hey,
Zero
Square
this
Enix, I'm gonna add one more Just
Because
link it,
live,
I'm adding
live,
one.
mind you.
Link it.
Oh my god.
Oh, you guys
first
want to
comment.
add on to this?
Yes.
Sure.
Link it.
Here you go. Here is the link. Have fun.
Augment your pre-order. More like
Oh,
sucker
right.
your pre-order.
There you go. I did it.
Hey, no, we should play the video because I'm curious now.
You want me to play it? All right.
Yeah,
Well,
I'm
edit
seeing
it
this.
to
I'm seeing
YouTube
this Ebola.
hold on.
Hey, YouTube ad.
Right.
Did
we're
you
gonna
see the first comment
stop
what he
that,
said?
open it.
Now we're
Open
just
this.
going to this.
We're just doing shit on.
All right. Unmute.
Yeah, I saw the video before.
Right.
I mean, the
Good.
game itself, you know, I don't know. It's just like I didn't really care about the last Deus Ex, and I'm not, you know, I didn't really care about Deus Ex in general, but.
Yeah, I didn't care about the first one that much either, but I got it again on PC just to get myself interested again because I am interested in this one.
This voice just sounds so bad.
He sounds high.
Sounds like something like what is it, like the
Dark Knight.
anonymous troll hacks or whatever.
Yeah, that's not happening, lady.
You select only one from each. That's the bullshit.
When it gives
I wanna-
all.
I want to know who thought this was a good idea.
Good question. Paper doesn't sound bad, but we don't get all of it. You only
Yep.
get one of the 5.
Right,
There's-
and again, you know, Koei Tecmo is doing it better with Samurai Warriors 4 Empires.
There's nothing good about this.
4 days early. Just release it 4 days early.
There's nothing good about this because this is forcing someone to pre-order the game just to
Mhm.
get all the tiers. Like if the game doesn't sell well, doesn't pre-order well, you don't get it.
That's
why it is
bullshit.
so bullshit. Yeah.
It'll sell fine if you get rid of this whole stupid idea.
Yep.
This tells me a message that they are scared this is not gonna sell well.
Why?
The
The
first
last
one
one
is
was
so
good.
yeah, it's so really
Yeah,
good.
but
I haven't heard. I know a friend who played it and he told me it's pretty good. And then like, it is like I'm interested in playing Revolution, but
no, I'm not talking about the first game, and I'm talking about the second game. I think this will not be to everyone's expectations, to the fans, not.
This is actually
to
the 4th game.
is it?
Yeah, there
Fourth,
is.
yeah, fourth
There's
game in the
Days
franchise, but
Wait,
isn't
this
this
is
part of a
5th one.
reboot?
Hold up. This is not a reboot. This is the Deus Ex, Invisible War, Human Revolution, The Fall, and Mankind Divided. 5.
I thought the Fall was the iPhone one, wasn't
Yeah,
it?
it's iPhone 1. It's on PC as well.
I didn't know it was
I
that
didn't
good.
ask for this.
Yeah, exactly, Dom.
I didn't ask for this. And, you know, again, I don't mean to like bring this up every single second, but it's like Koei Tecmo again. They did it better. How they're doing it with Samurai Warriors 4 Empires is that as the tiers unlock, you get all the things that get unlocked, and you know you just get them. Like you don't have to pick one; you get everything that gets unlocked.
Sounds awesome.
What's the point of making all this other stuff if you're only getting 1 out of 3 each time? It's a waste in development.
Exactly. And turn around and sell it to you at different price. Like, what's the point?
Pre-order
if they're
shouldn't be a
smart
thing in the
here-
first place, though.
If they're smart, they'll at least do what Toei's Tecmo is gonna. They're gonna at least change it to have it do what Koei Tecmo does. If they're smart, but I haven't seen anything about it yet.
This is Square Enix we're talking about.
Exactly.
The same people that made Hallway Fantasy 13, though, with all them costume DLCs.
And this is the same company who announced Versus 13, and we still have and like it's been 7 like 7 or 8 years since and it's still not out.
Oh, no. You know what's kind of ironic about this? It's the exact opposite of Hitman. Because in Hitman, there's no DLC, no microtransactions, no BS that people don't like in the current gaming industry, like season passes. Because the updates are going to be free. Anything like that is going to be free. You just pay the game $60, whatnot, good to go.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
this is the exact opposite.
10 out of 10.
If,
And this,
if
those,
I'm
both
not
of those are from
mistaken, go ahead.
both of those are from Square Enix, right?
Yep.
Yeah,
That's
but
an
if
ironic
I'm
part.
not mistaken, they're being developed by 2 different companies.
They're under Square Enix, but Idols still runs the thing, the franchises, I think.
Hmm.
Yeah, also another thing that we haven't talked about is the Witcher 3, the paid
Oh, how
DLC that's coming.
in terms of DLC, yeah, how they just give out free DLC. They're just like, here, take it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but now they are talking about the paid DLC.
I'm pretty sure it's an
DLC
expansion
like
pack
that.
they were bringing
Yeah,
out.
if it's an expansion, I can
Yeah, it's
live
probably.
with that.
Evan talked about it, but he said like, did you say all DLC free? And I was like, meh.
Yeah.
It
Why
could
is it
be
DLC in the first place if it's free, right? Like, I get where some people would come from with that.
I'm
Didn't
pretty
they
sure
already
it's like
give out a
doing
lot
it.
of shit?
Well, it's free though. I mean, I'm not complaining. It's free.
Yeah, not complaining, but
Yeah.
why is it DLC to begin with? Like,
I'm pretty sure they made it like afterwards. Like, what else can they keep the game relevant? So why not?
The game sold well. It's a good game. I don't know why they're trying so hard now.
It's
Hey, you never know.
It's not bad.
Because they love their game.
Yeah, it's not. It doesn't mean that because they do DLC and they try to push the game, they make the game better. Like they could think of something new to add to the game, like something like that, but not pre-order the game to get free DLC.
If only they did this with
Or
DMC
shit like
4.
that.
Yeah.
all right, let's move on to Sega's lineup for TGS. Sega, yeah, Sega.
Sega, the challenge will always be there, but the system will not.
So, I don't know about any of these games outside of I've heard of Odin Sphere being
I know-
covered,
I know-
heard of
I know-
Persona
I
5,
can talk about P5 though.
and
Oh,
I've
I'm hyped about
heard
Fantasy
about
Star
Fantasy
Online.
Star Online 2. Those are the only ones that I've heard about. And I think I've also heard about Dengeki Bunko Fighting Climax. I feel like
That's that one fighting game with stored online characters. That's all I know about it.
Mhm.
Buku no Pico. Yeah. It's funny.
What? Wait, what?
No,
Pico
just
no Pico, the fighting game.
Okay. I thought they actually had Boku no Pico characters in there. That'd
More
be
like
great
a-
though, but
I hope not.
Not the fighting you're thinking about though.
clear that off your mind now.
Well.
So,
Yeah, Persona 5.
I can talk
No,
P5.
I haven't
but
seen the
get back out.
gameplay of Persona 5 yet.
I have.
It looks a lot better than 4.
I haven't. Can you guys like play the trailer if you want, just for the audience?
but,
I haven't seen it.
there's 2 trailers. There's one trailer gameplay trailer out. It's the one everyone's seen. But there's also a second trailer that was included with Persona 4 Dancing All Night, which if you
course.
pre-ordered it, and you can find it on the internet, but you can't find it on YouTube because Atlas is taking down accounts who have the trailer that was included on the DVD up on YouTube.
Just upload it on YouTube.
Then they'll get taken down.
copyright system on YouTube.
Of course.
Pre-order my game for the video. It's a fucking video.
Yeah, that's the bullshit thing about it.
Yeah, I remember when Konami was giving out trailers or codes for the trailer for Phantom Pain, and then immediately after that, that trailer went live. Whenever people got the codes for them, they just uploaded them onto YouTube immediately.
Mm-hmm. But that's the same thing happened with P5, but then they started. You can't. But then Atlas started
Copyright
just
system, yeah.
yeah, copyright system.
Yeah, it is what it is. And then what else? Phantasy Star Online 2. I think they're porting it over to the West, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
are.
it's saying that. Well, it's about time they're doing it. Shoot, shoot, I'm hyped for that game, but sadly I don't have a PS4.
Yeah. Well, you gotta.
Not
Well, you
yet.
can get it on PC.
Oh,
So-
hello
can
there,
run it.
sir. I have found the P5 trailer, the second one.
Oh, you have.
Yeah, I guess it was uploaded a week ago,
Huh.
apparently.
Take
By
that.
Sora Roxas. Take that, Atlas.
This
is a pretty good trailer, actually.
I'm not showing it on here if they're gonna take it down for copyright, so forget it. But
I'll just you can just put in it whatchamacallit if it gets taken down.
We can watch it when it's not live.
Oh yeah.
we can watch it when it's not live. But it is what it is.
There we go. I'll just put it in
and
the chat.
And then I don't know if they're just publishing these or if this is just
I think
other
publishing.
companies. But it is what it is.
I just realized, you know what's so stupid about not letting other people see the video? You're losing advertising.
Exactly.
I don't understand
Exactly.
this.
And the thing is, the Dancing All Night came out a week after E3. I'm like,
Wait, a week after E3?
yeah, the game and like the DVD, it came out a week after E3, and that's already a missed opportunity.
I don't even.
Oh, yeah, I forgot to mention the thing that me and James are still astonished about. Hatsune Miku, like, why?
I have the
People
commercial
like
on
it.
by the way.
A lot of people like it. I've met a lot of Miku fans, like boys
I
and
see a
girls.
guy with a car, with a Miku hood. I swear to God, I wish I had a camera that day. I was telling my mother
Not the
this too,
worst.
like, oh my God, Mom, you have a camera? Give me the camera.
That's like
She didn't have one on her bike.
that's like putting Barbie on your fucking car. Are you kidding?
I actually went to
Not the worst.
I went to a Christian concert, I think a month ago, and the people I was going with brought their friend who was literally had blue hair and like had her phone like as Miku, Hatsune Miku, and I was just like, okay,
God.
Was she hot? That is the question.
dude, she's like underage.
Oh god damn it.
Oh wait, I'm still presenting this shit. That's our lineup.
I had to
Then
make
we
it
got.
Pedophile confirmed.
Pedophile confirmed.
No, that's a SRH butts person on Twitter that
Sarah
some
Butts.
retards are defending. I don't know how you're defending legit pedophilia.
No, can you bring
Right.
that up later, like at the end of the podcast?
Yeah.
Like post podcast stuff. Then we got what is it, Yakuza? I think honestly, because they're bringing it to TGS, they didn't show it up on that last link that I was showing off. But if they show off Yakuza, it either might be the announcement of Yakuza 5 being ported over to PS4, the HD collection being ported over to PS4,
Or a new game.
or a new game. And then I also thought the potential of Yakuza 0 getting localized, potentially. So 4 different, technically 5 if you
Right,
consider the
each-
HD collection, because there's 2 games in that, but, 4 potential products to get announced. So, yay. And then also in more Yakuza news, there is a petition out for the HD collection to get ported over to the West. So if you want to check it out, it's in the link in the description below.
Okay.
Start that pose.
So, I think that about wraps it up. Unless if you guys want to talk about Pokemon Go really quick.
Well, Pokemon, no.
Pokemon No? What
Yeah, that's what I would call it.
is
Remember-
this Pokemon Go? Because
Oh,
I
you haven't
even
seen the video yet?
No, I have not.
Yeah, go ahead, post it in, Tony.
Yeah.
All I
Add it
heard-
into
all I heard is
YouTube.
microtransactions. I'm like, no, not in a Pokemon game. Please, no.
Pokemon.
Pokemon.
Do it. Add it
My
into
Pokemon. Let me show you them. My Pokemons. Let me show you them. Let's see.
Pokemons.
For $5.99.
Sorry
Sad
about
face.
that. Sorry.
Kevin
Sorry about
Senpai left. Sad face.
Kevin! No!
He'll be back.
Okay.
Yeah, he always do. See,
He's
Kevin-
alive!
See?
He's alive. He's alive. Have you seen this? Oh wait, no, of course
I
not.
have not seen this.
Yeah, you could buy Mewtwo for $5.99, yo. So can I get like 99 Master Balls for $100? Is that what we're doing? This is bullshit.
This
What
is
is
a
Master
good
Balls?
Okay,
Yeah,
so
you can catch a Pokemon. No
are they
failing.
just filming in the locations that inspired some of the, or that are, the games were inspired by? Because they do have that.
Yeah.
Where
So
like,
if
of
I go
course,
to Africa,
X
I
and
get
Y
Charizard.
being
If I go
friends
to,
and-
if we go to, we can all go to, we can all go to Japan and catch a bunch of Pokemon.
Bro, they're gonna be looking
wish
at
it
me
was
like
this
I'm
hype.
weird.
I wish it was. I wish the
This
world
is-
was like this.
Oh, I thought that was Kanye West for a second.
I will
life
become a
is not a
Pokemon trainer
hobbit.
in 2020.
I think I got what this. This is just like those Game Boy games that had you place a camera in the table and there are monsters popping out.
Oh, you're thinking of
Oh,
the 3DS
Vismos.
cards, right?
Yeah, 3DS.
And Vismos.
Girls there.
Yeah,
No,
it's something like that.
Pokemon. We like battling Pokemon instead.
I wonder
I can
who-
just grab a 3DS. I guess they're just trying to appeal to people who are older and don't
casuals.
want to get a 3DS. But,
Yeah, they're comparing to the
Appealing
casual
to
crowd.
scrubs.
but honestly,
branch
that's
out.
just like.
I
Wait,
say
also,
my-
isn't this killing its own business?
Oh, I was making a joke. Why did it come true?
That's why I kept quiet.
Wait, are they in Manhattan or some shit? What?
Looks like it.
Oh,
Hey, James, go to
they're in
There's
Manhattan.
no way.
Get YouTube.
There's no way that everyone would be like this trying to get you to.
I was making a joke, damn it.
Silly,
And
man.
of course they make him like OP and whatnot.
Because he's freaking Mewtwo. Man, Deoxys is better than Mewtwo. I don't care what anyone say.
Man, I wish the anime was this good.
Pokemon in real world.
10 out of 10. This is better than the anime.
Yeah, most
with the
definitely.
exception of the one that had like red and blue or red and green.
Yeah.
Oh,
It took this many people to catch one Pokemon. You all should be ashamed.
Scrubs! Scrubs, I
Shitty
tell
trainers
you.
took
Seriously.
1,000 to catch one. Garbage.
I nearly caught one with a great ball. Get on my level, yo. I
Oh
caught
god,
the-
it's on
I
the
caught
Android.
The main,
Then pick it up.
the
It's gonna
main
be
rare
playable on
monster
day
in
one.
Y with a
Let me tell you that.
career ball. Get on my level, yo. With one try, mind you.
I caught Mewtwo with a Pokeball in the original game.
Get on my level.
I caught what's the water Pokemon from Hoenn?
Mudkip?
What is it? No.
Hydrokin? Oh, what was it called?
Legendary.
Yeah, I know
Oh,
what you're
well.
talking about.
Suicune, the dogs.
No,
No,
it was
Suicune's
no.
in Crystal.
Oh, you mean the one with the lines on his body? The like.
Sapphire. Sapphire.
Sapphire.
Oh,
Um,
Kyogre.
Kyogre,
Yeah, I caught Kyogre with a Pokeball.
GG.
Groudon's more gangster than him.
Yeah.
the red one. He most
I
definitely.
disagree. Oh shit, my copy of Project Croissant fell. Trying to get
All
this
I'm
copy
gonna
of
say-
Pokemon out
I'm
just so
just
I
gonna-
was gonna try to see. Oh
Oh,
shit.
Speaking of
Balance that.
Project Cross Zone, guess who's in Project Cross Zone 2?
Is it the Sega mascot?
Yeah, the real one, the OG.
Oh
Sega-
gee,
OG?
Sega
Not
mascot.
Sonic.
I need to do a screenshots video. I'm just being lazy. Plus, I want to
Crochet.
record for my other
It's
video
not
because-
Sonic, right?
No, it's not Sonic.
Because Dante and Virgil will fucking cut that old thing in half.
No, it's a karate man.
Okay.
Sega Shishiro.
I was
Sega
gonna say,
Shishiro.
don't you dare put Sonic in a game like this.
Okay, like to basically describe it, it's like when they had there's a game in Japan, I think it's Japan only, where it was based off of Die Hard, the character at least. They put that character in the first Project Cross Zone. I can't say if he's in the second one or not, but it's basically like that, where he's just basically a reference to another character.
Bruce Willis.
Except for this time, this character is actually a Sega mascot. So it is what it is.
Oh yeah.
Dude's OP though, seriously. He will flip you 3 times and you're dead.
So, are we gonna, oh, sorry. I was gonna put on, like, the clip of Pro Jared. Did you hear what happened to him?
Who?
Pro
Oh,
Jared?
Jared.
Yeah, I seen that already. Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, we can talk about it. I don't think we really need to bring up the clip
Okay.
of how he got put up onto a
A show.
Nickelodeon show.
I said
Yeah,
congratulations to
something
the
like
guy. It's nice to see YouTubers actually getting more attention outside of
Didn't
this
PewDiePie
YouTube.
get put on Disney?
What?
Wait, what? I heard he
Didn't
was
that
on,
happen a while ago? Like
he was
a
on
couple
South
years ago?
Park. He was on South Park, though. PewDiePie
Yeah.
was on South Park.
Okay, his voice works for South Park, considering how silly he sounds.
Now you need a Markiplier.
They actually had. I remember they were showing off clips of him in the studio when they were recording that South Park episode.
Wait, Mark was in it?
No,
No.
the
That'd be cool if he was though.
it's PewDiePie when they were doing the.
That's the only big time YouTuber I actually like is Mark. That's about it.
Yeah,
I don't
I'm not a
know.
fan of PewDiePie personally. Nothing against him. I just not. I don't like his content.
I subbed to him for a month, but his content was the exact same thing. I was like, okay, so he's gonna do this. He's gonna talk about barrels. Yeah, I'm like, okay, this is boring. Then it was the same thing all the time.
My thing about these YouTubers coming onto these TV shows, like, it's a good thing, and it does create more revenue for, like, more people to watch those said shows. But the thing is, just because you have a YouTuber on those shows doesn't mean it will determine the quality of the shows. Because apparently, people who actually tuned in and watched the game chasers, like Shakers, whatever that show was called, that Pro Jared appeared on. Apparently, it sucks. So
I wouldn't be surprised. I
Wait,
think
game what?
Game-
Sorry.
it was made by it was a
not to be
Dan
confused
Snyder
with
show,
Game
so-
Chasers, but it is what it is.
It was a Dan Snyder show, so
Yeah, Dan Schneider.
Who?
The
Drake and Josh.
guy who makes shitty ass Nickelodeon shows.
Hey, Drake and Josh. I can defend Drake and Josh.
Drake
I
and
will
Josh was good. Yeah.
Drake and
That's
Josh
a
is good. Everything else, though.
Wait, what else did he made exactly?
Also,
iCarly, Sam and Cat, Victorious.
Yeah, okay, I will admit I do like iCarly and Sam and Victorious. I have not seen Sam and Cat. I cannot judge it.
Has he screwed SpongeBob over, or has that just been like them just pushing SpongeBob out so much that they got nothing left?
Oh, the SpongeBob. Might as well just put him in Final Fantasy. That's it. Give him a big, give him a long sword.
I remember when that
the
show
video
was-
you're talking about.
When was this?
Wait, hold on. Let me get something up.
For SpongeBob.
Yeah, we'll show you that video later. But like, I think what would be better in terms of like bringing people on to television if they're from YouTube is actually have it be game related, but not in the sense where it's like a stupid show. More or less a like a review show or a gaming news show, kind of like back when G4 was actually relevant.
Yeah, G4's dead now, but
Yeah.
Kind of like when G4 was relevant with like shows like Cheat and does anyone remember Cheat?
Nope.
Yeah.
a little bit.
Remember when Adam Sandler wasn't a piece of shit? Or not Adam Sandler, wow. Adam Sessler, that's what I mean to say. Remember when he wasn't a piece
Well,
of shit
both are, yeah.
on X-Play and all that? That was when he wasn't a
Yeah, I remember when some chick was making fun of Final Fantasy fans until it came into Xbox and she was jumping for joy and something like that.
hypocrite.
Right.
What else was I saying? Oh yeah. One thing I did notice about Pro Jared, like when he made the video explaining everything before the day before, and the thing is, he was actually saying, hey, if you're a fan of me, you can watch it, but the thing is, I don't know if you're gonna like it. So I think that's something different that I haven't seen from other YouTubers. When, like, for example, on the Law and Order episode, and Tabuscus had the video out, he was just like, hey, go watch this. I'm gonna be on here. Go watch this. Even
Well, that's
though
because it's Tabuscus. He just wants attention. I mean, look at how E3 turned out when he was there.
Yeah.
Probably one of the worst
Jesus.
E3s.
E3. Wait, what happened to E3 though? I'm lost.
No, this was like an older E3 where I think it was 2012,
12, 13? Yeah.
13
I
was it?
remember it.
It might have been 13, where he comes up on stage and trips on purpose just to try to make it funny, and no one was laughing on stage, and no one was laughing at home either. I can guarantee you that shit.
Face palms galore.
Yeah, because, it's just like... I don't even know why people try to bring him into anything, really, because I don't know.
He's like Justine to me.
He's not funny. He's not... I don't even know why he's even relevant, but... Whatever. But then again, it's the same people that made that episode, so, I mean... I guess they had to get somebody.
Yeah.
They'll get some sellout.
Like Justine. She's a fake.
Oh, yeah, I know...
still around?
Yeah, she is. She was at E3. She was being sponsored by GameSpot or something.
I know people that will
Why?
go out of their way to defend her.
Why?
And here's the thing, like,
Feminism,
and
right?
I told them, I was like, yo, like, here's the thing, like, at best, she's probably a casual gamer. But don't you dare try to say that she's, like anyone who plays games, sits down for hours and practice day in and day out, trying to get good, or gets through stories and gets through these hard difficulties, or even does speed runs and things of that nature. Like, don't you dare try to say that she's like one of those people.
No.
Because at best she's a casual. And that's the same thing with like a lot of these people. At best they're casuals that try to.
Justine.
Just some
We're talking about YouTubers going onto TV or being sellouts.
Like, who in particular were you talking about? That's what I meant.
Justine.
Justine.
I haven't heard of her. I guess that's why I got lost.
Look up Portal 2. That explains it all.
Oh yeah,
no.
I remember there was a video of somebody like debunking her about like she was playing that game.
Oh, Justine. Okay, I see.
Now you remember. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that.
Isn't this that?
Portal 2 and I just stop. Just stop.
I assume she
I
couldn't
remember
beat
this.
the
I
game.
remember this now. I remember this now. Cause like I remember some guy I think did a comparison video against his like 12-year-old sister playing Portal 2 for the very first time against Justine's video.
Oh, wow.
I assume she's like female DSP.
Yeah.
But she
I remember.
At least she's likable, though. I give her that. She's likable. But as a gamer, no.
Thank you for reminding me.
More
How
or
do
less,
these
yeah.
scrubs
but-
get famous?
Don't know.
Maybe I should be stupid. Maybe I should play DMC like fucking Phil and I'll get famous.
Please.
The game is so broken. Oh, beginner's trap.
Oh, man, I can't go behind dude's shield and attack him.
Oh, beginner's trap.
Oh yeah, I remember Phil was so
I
bad at
died.
the Angelos. Kevin,
Wait, what?
Phil was so
Angelos?
bad at the Angelos, like the regular Bianco Angelos, because he couldn't jump over them. Like, you kidding?
Yeah.
You just jump over them. It takes 2 seconds to get behind them.
You don't even need air hike.
You don't. Yeah.
Yeah, right?
You don't even need air hike.
Over,
You can go to the side.
or a split. That's
You
all
could
you need to do.
side roll behind them too. You don't even have to jump. Are you fucking kidding me? You're Nero too. He was Nero and he's bitchy. You could just use Devilbringer and go behind them.
Yeah, but you know what's
Yeah.
funny? He doesn't even know how to use Devilbringer effectively.
No wonder he died to burial twice. Oh yeah, he died to burial on Devil Hunter difficulty twice, and he had to use gold orbs each time. Are you
He
fucking?
gotta get
Holy
Dante.
shit.
What? You mean like all three?
No,
Like, all
two.
three?
He died. No, he had 2 gold orbs, and he wasted both of them in the same mission.
Yeah, that means basically 3 times. He died.
No
3
surprise, he got a D.
I'll be fair. Like if it was like one of the newer characters like Virgil or Lady.
No,
You know,
no,
like,
no, no,
I
no.
mean, like,
I
you know, if
did
it
it was a
No,
barrel
it was
with
Virgil.
Virgil. I did on my first try.
How do you suck with Virgil?
like here's the. Well, I was sucking with Virgil. 'Cause I
Hey,
suck
no,
at
no, no, no,
Devil
no.
May Cry,
You
but-
are 1,000 times better than fucking Phil.
Yeah, but I remember I got the game. I started playing, and it was live too, and I was getting my ass handed to me by Burial.
We
But
all
that was
did
just
because
because
we
I was
didn't know the
learning how to
controls.
play this new Virgil, because this Virgil was different. Like you couldn't do directional
Yeah, that
trial
was.
tricks or whatever, you know, like it was just
That was
different.
worth watching.
Like,
Okay, fine. The first week, I can admit it. After that, though, you have no excuse once you know how he works.
right.
Yeah.
Phil didn't even touch
Unless-
Virgil. What a
unless it's just
slap.
like, you know, you're new to the series or whatever, but Phil's
Phil's
just
not
bad.
new. Phil's not new, though.
Bad
He's played the
girl.
first game, and he played the third game. You should be good enough by the third game.
Exactly.
Oh, wait, no. Phil turned the
No,
first game
yeah.
to an FPS.
He didn't even play the second game, so that would be more efficient if he was good by the third game.
Surprisingly, yeah, he didn't play the game that is actually a third-person shooter.
Yeah, because people told him not to. I'm like, no, Phil, you'll like it. Go play it.
You'll like it.
Phil, just do it.
Why are you telling me Cry 2?
Here's the thing, like if he ever plays that second game, and I know we're completely off topic, but I don't really care.
We had to
today,
end
'cause
up
we
anyway,
can have
so we're good to
shit
go.
talk about.
Yeah,
We're
we
talking
already
about
talked
Phil.
about
That's like
everything.
one of the major things that we do.
This is shit posting time, okay? This is the end of the live stream.
Because, like here's the thing, like if he ever plays Devil May Cry 2, and if he sucks at that game,
He sucks
Then-
in general.
all hope
Devil
is
May
lost.
jump back too?
Abandon all hope.
There's no need. He sucks at every game he plays.
Has he played DMC yet?
Yeah, he did. He
Yeah, he
reviewed
actually
it. It was pretty decent.
legitimately, yeah, he had a good review for it. I'm like, are you kidding me? This guy actually reviewed it correctly.
Nah, he just went by the rumors, what people told him. I doubt he had enough brain cells to do
Play the
review.
game.
Only to praise the game once Special Edition came out.
That's because it's too hard for him.
The casual.
Oh.
Fucking casual.
What the fuck? I dodged. This game is
He
broken.
dodged into an attack, and that's like saying, yeah, that's like saying, yo, I got hit by a car, but I rolled though. That's how the shit works. So you're not a ghost when you dodge something. Nothing just goes through you unless you like just time it. Which Phil doesn't know what just frame is. And he plays fucking fighting games.
That's a good one, James.
I'm sorry, what kind of logic is that? But I rolled. So what? That's like saying
dodged that, though.
That's like saying I did a low kick, but I rolled, but I kicked low, so you're gonna get hit.
But you know what else he would say? It's a beginner's trap.
Everything with Phil's brain is a beginner's trap. I'm done with this guy. Oh,
No, we're not. We're not.
what is
I'm
a
gonna be
beginner's
honest.
trap to Phil?
We'll never be done with Phil.
Have you seen him ever play Street Fighter?
I have.
If he
It was-
wins, oh, it's a
holy
good game.
no,
Dude, he got
such
double
a-
perfect
Well,
twice.
I guarantee you,
Nice.
I can jump into
He
Street
got
Fighter.
bodied by the AI.
I guarantee you that
Oh,
I
you
can
see
jump
Killer
into
Instinct?
Street Fighter 4 first day and body him. And I don't play fighting games. I guarantee you I could probably beat him.
I had a friend of mine troll him with Guile once. It was
Really?
long. He killed him with have you guys ever seen Guile's like air grab?
I
think
want
so,
to
yeah.
say.
It's like a suplex, but no, it's a backbreaker. That's what it is. But he calls it
Okay.
the all aboard, the Guile train. He killed him with it. You have to suck to get killed by his air grab. Are you serious? He stood there teabagging him the whole time. It was great.
Teabag and Tea
He's a really good Street Fighter player though.
GG.
But he also rips on DSP a lot.
Low tier god though. Low tier god.
Low tier
bro.
guy. Oh,
Oh, he's making fun of him too.
Mm-hmm.
Mr.
Yeah, I
IU,
never fought
I
him,
think
though.
those two actually fought before too. I think they actually fought.
Mr. Low tier god fights.
Yeah, Low Tier God's better than Phil.
But he plays Rolento and one of the more high tier characters at Evo.
Even though he says he's low tier god. And complains about
What does Phil play? Phil plays. I know he plays Hugo, which I know that's not that easy. Then he plays. Shit,
plays
I'm trying
Abel.
to remember all that weird character. He plays Abel. He can't play Abel.
Wait, he plays Abel?
Abel's a mixed-up grapple character. Phil, the only thing that's mixed up is Phil's brain.
I think Phil does like rebel characters.
It's just it's a scrub cop out. Although I'll say Hugo does take some work
Yeah.
because Hugo is the biggest character in the game.
Mm-hmm.
But Phil even sucks at that. He used Hugo against AI Seth, and Seth bodied his ass. And then there was someone doing another video beating Seth with Chun-Li, and they almost perfected Seth. So yeah, Phil's fucking
You seen
stupid.
the one when he got double perfect by Oni?
Yep.
Yeah, that's a good Oni player right there. Get bodied.
Right.
When I played Street Fighter 4, I just played Evil Ryu because he looked cool.
Yeah, Avery was awesome.
He's also
like
OP
better.
as shit. I didn't know he was like top tier.
Yeah, he's he was literally like better than Ryu, and Oni's better than Okuma. So you get better both of the characters.
All right. I guess we
Okay,
can end
before we go, can we play this video?
What
Which
video?
one?
This one.
You would.
Of course.
Really?
Please.
All right. So I guess before we go, I'm just gonna mention a few things. So we will cover TGS. We'll try to cover as much as we possibly can. And then also we're changing the schedule to a bi-weekly schedule rather than a weekly schedule, just in case if there isn't really anything for one whole week, then we have something to talk about at that point.
Yeah. And
Also, more to talk about it if that's the case. If we have like 2 weeks full of news, then there's something to cover.
This stupid video.
But it is what it is.
and
Thanks
also
for-
we have college, so like some of us have college.
Yeah,
so.
it's bi-weekly is a better schedule, but it'll stay the same startup time as usual, 4:30, or at least here at my time. But yeah,
Central time, so
yeah. Thanks for everyone who stopped by and was watching us, and hopefully you all enjoyed. Be sure to leave some feedback, and we'll see you all in the next podcast.
see you guys.
Bye.
Meh.